Okay, I think we are back on. Okay, yes, so we're back on. So I'm going to start all over again. So today we're going to be talking about a very interesting species called. Um, so we're going to be talking about a very interesting species that is mostly misunderstood by many people. I'm talking about snakes. Now, snakes, there are different kinds of snakes. We have thousands of species of snakes all across the world. In Nigeria, we have hundreds of species of snakes, but today we'll be looking at two major types of snakes, two major species. I'll be talking about two major species that belong to the kind of non-venomous constrictor. Now we are looking at non-venomous constrictors, and the first one, the one we're going to be talking about, are pythons. In Africa, there are two major pythons. We have the rock python. Now this can be found all across Africa, from the sub-Saharan Africa, West Africa, to the Eastern Africa, Central Africa, all the way down to South Africa. You have the rock python. Now the rock pythons are way much larger. They grow to more than 20 feet long. They are one of the biggest snakes we have in the world. Now, the second species of snakes, which are also non-venomous constrictors, are known as the ball pythons, or otherwise known as royal pythons. Now, these are only found in Western Sub-Saharan Africa, all across to the Central Africa, but they are only found within these regions. But because of something we're going to be talking about shortly, they can now be found all across the world. Now, I have one of our friends here who had been rescued from the wildlife trade, and that's him. He is a ball python. Now, he's not the like what people would have thought that a ball python would be would have with characteristic nature of the ball python, but for him, he's actually quite a bit different. So that's why he's not behaving in the way someone would expect a ball python to behave. But I'm going to explain all that in a moment. Okay. Now, ball pythons are smaller snakes. Ball pythons are smaller snakes. Okay, let me just find out what's going on here.